Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now, take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Um, Today's puzzle is called Knightmare on Lake Garden Drive. Not sure why it's Lake Garden Drive, and it's by David Workman, aka Half Baked Lunatic. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means every row, column, we can get a column here eventually, column, and box must be filled with the digits 1 through 9 without repeats in any row, column, or box. Actually, I think a better way of putting it is fill the grid with the digits 1 through 9 without any repeats in any row, any column, or any box. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. Anyways, that's the normal Sudoku rules. We also have digits in a cage must sum to the number in the corner of the cage. So these two digits must add up to 5. These two digits must add up to 15. These two digits must add up to 15, etc., etc. So if this were 2, this would have to be 3, because these two digits must add up to 5. And that's Killer Cage Sudoku rules. Then we also have Knightmare rules apply, where digits a knight's move apart cannot sum to 5, or 15. So, for example, if this were, say, a 3, you could not have another digit there adding to 5 or 15 in any of the knight's moves. So that means a 2 could not be in any of the cells which are a knight's move apart. So this could not be a 2 and in any of these cells. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. All the 15 cages must be 6, 7, 8, or 9. All the 5 cages are 1 through 4. Okay. What does that mean? I'm not really sure. This can't be 2, this can't be 3 because of the 2, 3 here. This can't be 8, which means this can't be 7 because of the 8 and 7 here. These are the digits 1 through 5. This cannot be 1, this cannot be 2, no 3, no 4. Well, in box 3, we have the digits 1 through 5 in 5 cells. So therefore, the rest of the box cannot contain 1 through 5. It's 6 through 9. And 5 has to be one of these 3 cells here. So these cannot be 5. We now have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruplet in box 6, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the rest of the box. Therefore, this is 5, 7, 8, 9. 5 cannot be here. We know if this is a 1 here. If this was a 1 here, this becomes 2 and 3. But where's a 4? It doesn't exist. So this can never be 1. These have to add up to 5 also. So these add up to 5. These add up to 5. This cannot be at 8 because it's a knight's move away from 7. And 7 and 8 would add up to 15. Okay, what else do we know? This digit, whatever digit it is, cannot be here because that's a knight's move away from this digit, and these two digits add up to 15. So this digit must specifically be one of those two digits. We also have a 6, 7, 8, 9 triplet or quadruplet in row 1, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the row. So they have to be 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. Well, this can't be 2 or 3, so this is 4 or 5. This can't be 5. Whatever this digit is here, it cannot be any of these 3. It has to be one of these 2. But if it's here, that would mean these 2 digits add up to 5. So this has to be the same as this one. Well, this can't be 4. It can't be 2. So this has to be 1 or 3. This is 1 or 3. This has to be 2 or 4. That means this digit has to be the same as this digit, which means this is 2 or 4. We have a quintuplet which contains the digits 6 through 9. Where is the 6? It has to be one of those 3 digits then, because the rest of the column cannot contain 5 through 9. Sorry, the quintuplet which contains digits 5 through 9. 6 has to be here. This has to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Therefore, where is the 6 in column 7? It has to be one of those 3 cells. So this cannot be 6 here. Where's the 5 in column 7? It has to be here. So this is 5, which means this can't be 5. What else do we have? Okay, what else do we have? Where is this digit in column? Well, it could be any of these 3. That's fine. That's not helpful. Okay, never mind. Where is the 5? 5 has to be one of these 3. Okay, what are these remaining digits? They're 5 through 9. This can't be 5 because of that 5. This can't be 6. This can't be 7. This can't be 8. This can't be 9. Now we have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quintuplet in box 7, which eliminates 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the box. So this is also 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, where is the 5 in box 7? It has to be one of these 3 cells, which means this cannot be 5 here. Similarly, this cell, which we'll mark as red, and this cell in green, have to be in these 2 cells. Well, if this cell is the same as this one, it would equal, that would mean these 2 digits would add up to 15, which is not allowed by Knightmare rules. So this has to be the same as this digit, which means this is the same as this digit. So this has to be, cannot be 6, and it cannot be 8. So this is 7 or 9. This is 7 or 9. Therefore, this adds up to 15, and it must be 6 or 8 here. Uh, this orange and this yellow have to be in these three cells. We're not sure which, though. Let's see what else. These green and this yellow cell has to be in these three cells. We're not sure which either. These digits have to be 1, 2, 3, and 5. And similarly, these have to be 6, 7, 8, 9 here. Because we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quintuplet in column 3. So this can't be 5, this can't be 5, because this has to be a 5 here. Let's see. So then we have knight's move. This can't be 2. Cannot be 2 because it's a knight's move away from 3. Ah, where are the 1, 2, and 3 in column? Okay, this is 4. We already knew that. So this is 4. This cannot be 4. Aha. One of these two digits is a 2. They both see this digit, which means these cannot add, this can never be 3, because if this was 3, this would add up to 5 with those digits. So this is not 3, which means this can't be 2. Similarly, both of these are 8, which means this cannot be 7. So therefore, this can't be 8 here. Um... Let's see. What else do we have? Um... Hmm. Hmm. The yellow cannot, in box 4, cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, or here. So this has to be yellow, or this is yellow here. The orange... Oh, whichever one we... Okay, so the orange has to be one of these 3. Hmm. So this is either yellow or orange. which means this cannot be that's the corresponding digit here, and neither can this one. But this one could be, right? And these could be. Hmm. If this was a yellow or orange, that would mean that this could not be the yellow or orange. It would have to be the other set. One of the yellow oranges would have to be here. One of the yellow oranges would have to be here. Oh. So these two digits. These are the same set. This has to be exactly the same as this one. So these similarly, okay, so this adds up to 15. These two add up to 15. So these two add up to 15, therefore this is the same as that. So this is the same. It cannot be 7 because it would be, it has to be the same as that. So this is similar, right? These two are the same. Which means this cannot be 3. So these two add up to 5. These add up to 15. This cannot be 9 then. This can't be 1. The rest of this row is 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 5 or 6. This can't be 5. These two are the same. Aha. These two are the same. Where is the last digit? It has to be here. So it's the same as this one, which means this is the same as this one. So this cannot be 1, 3, 4. It has to be this has to be the same here. This light gray is one of these two cells. We don't know which though. If this cell is this one, then this has to be the light gray, or the medium gray and the dark gray, right? If it's this one, then these are the yellow and orange then, essentially. Well, can that be the case? Where can the medium gray be? No, it could be any of these, unfortunately. Where can the dark be? That means this is blue. What does it mean, though? Okay. One of these three is 1 through 4. We're not sure which, though. This red has to be one of these two. This green has to be one of these two. Hmm. That's not helpful. Okay, what else can we do? Hmm. 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 This dark has to be, cannot be here because then those two would add up to um 5. So it's either here or here is the dark. Okay. The light cannot be here. It cannot be here. So the light is one of those two. Not the light, it's medium. Hmm. Uh, what else do we know? Apologies. I'm not very good with any Knight's Move stuff. I just don't seem to see it intuitively. So for me, I'm rather slow about these things. If this is the same, if this is the same as so if this one's here, that means it's the same as the orange and yellow. So therefore, this would be dark. Dark would be the yellow, and medium would be the orange, because yellow cannot be here. The dark has to correspond to one of the oranges, orange and yellow, so it cannot be here. Which would mean that it's 2, right? So I think, well, oh, these can't be 1. That's a simple. Okay, that's a simple one. These cannot be 1 because they are knights move away from 4. So this has to be 2 and 3, which means this is 1. There you go. So that's 1. These can't be 1. This is 2 and 3. This becomes a 2-3 pair, so this cannot be 2 or 3, which means this has to be 1-4. There you go. Okay, so this is 1 and 4, which means we have a 1-4, 1-4 pair in box 6, which means this can't be 4. This must be 2. This must be 3, which makes that 2, which makes that 3. This cannot be 4 because it's a knight's move away from a 1. So this has to be 2 or 4. This is 2 or 4. This can't be 2, so this must be 3, which makes this a 2. This can't be 3, so this is 1 and 4, which makes this a 4. So this has to be 2 or 3. This can't be 2, though. It must be 3, therefore that's a 2. This has to be a 1 or 4. Both 2 and 3 have to be here, so this can't be, this has to be a 4 here. This is a 1. This can't be 4, so this is 1, which makes that 4. This has to be 2 or 3, which means this is not medium gray. So this is the medium gray, which is 1. This is 5 or 6. Similarly, these cannot be 9. Therefore, this must be 7. Not 7, this is 9. This can't be 6. This is a 7-8 pair, so this can't be 7 or 8. Therefore, it's 6 or 9, which forces this to be 8, which makes that 7. 8 and 7. This cannot be 2 or 3. So it's a 1-4-5 triplet. This can't be 2 because it's knights move away. So this is 3, 4, 5. Where is the 3 and where is the 2 in row 1? It has to be here. 3 and this is a 2. This cannot be 7 or 8. This is 5, 6, and 9, but this can't be 9 here. So just remove the coloring here. Yeah, we don't care about the coloring here either, or here. We've already figured out what these are. This cannot be 8, so this must be 7, which makes this 8. This can't be 7 or 8, so it must be 6 or 9, but this can't be 6, so this must be 9, which makes that 6, and that's 6. This can't be 6, this can't be 8, so or 9, so this is 7, this is 8, this is now a 6-9 pair, so this must be a 6. A 6, not a 9. This is a 6, this is a 9. This has to be a 7-8 pair. We can remove the coloring. Therefore, where's the 9? It has to be here. This is 4 or 5. This can't be 6, so this is 9, which makes that 6. 4 cannot be here, and 4 cannot be here. Where is the 4 in box 5? It has to be here, therefore this is 6. Where is the 4? What are the remaining digits in row 4? It's 1, 2, and 7. 1 cannot be here because it's a knight's move away from 4. It cannot be here, therefore it must be here. 7 or 2. Therefore, similarly, this has to be 9, right? Because this is symmetrical here. 5, 6, 5, 6 pair. This can't be 6. This can't be 8, so this must be 7, which makes that an 8, right? This is a 3, 8, 3, 8 pair. This can't be 7, so this is 2, which makes that 7. Therefore, this has to be 3 and 8. Not 3 and 8. This is 3 and this is 8. Remaining digits in row 1 or row 4 are 1, 5, and 8. This can't be 1 or 8, so this must be 5. This has to be corresponding 5. This is 1 or 8. If this were 1, it would be a knight's move away from one of these, which is that one of them is a 4. So this can't be 1. This is 8, which makes that a 1. Therefore, this is correspondingly a 2 and a 9. This can't be 8, so therefore it's a 7. It's a 7. That makes this an 8. This 2 means this can't be 2, so this is 3, and that's 2. This must be 4 and 6, but this can't be 6, so this is 4, this is 6. This can't be 4 or 5, so this is 1. Wait, hold up. It's not 4 and 6. It's 3 and 6. 3 and 4. Ugh. This can't be 3, so this is 4, which makes that a 3. This can't be 4 or 5, so this is 1, which means this can't be 1. This one, well, Okay. Therefore, correspondingly, we have a 3 and a 6. No. Wait. Ah, what did I do here? Okay, looks fine. So this can't be 1. This is 8. This is 1. That makes this 7. This is 8. We have what is here? This can't be 5, so this is 5. Remaining digits are 2 and 9. If this were... Oh, this doesn't correspond to this. Interesting. Huh. This is 2 or 9. Oh, no, this can't be 9. Because that's... One of those is a 6. So this must be 2, which makes this a 9. Okay. So that makes this 3, which makes that 2. This can't be 9 anymore, which forces this to be 9. This can't be 1 anymore, which forces this to be 1. This has to be 4, because that's the only digit remaining. That has to be 6, it's the only digit remaining. This is 7, and this is 3. I'm not sure how I messed that up previously. Anyways. 4, 4 cannot be a knight's move away from 1, but this doesn't seem to be... Seems to be fine. Huh. Interesting. One, two. Huh. How do we disambiguate these? 6 cannot be a knight's move away from 9. But none of these are a knight's move away from 9, right? Huh. I don't know how to disambiguate these. One cannot be knight's move away from 4. Oh, this can't be 4. There you go. Because of the 1. So this can't be 1. This can't be 4 because it's of the 1. It's a knight's move away. So that's 5. This is 4. This is 5. This is 4. Similarly, this 9 means this can't be 6. So this is 5. This is 6. This is 6. And this is 5. And that's how you solve it. I'm not very good with knight's moves stuff, so... But this was interesting, actually. I don't think I've ever seen the Knightmare rules before. It's difficult for me because it's a knight's move rule set, and I just do not see these at all very well. Um, I hope you had a better time of it, and you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.